dropping off some new music today.
I'm in the building. It's your girl, Jazmine Lattisaw. I'm in the building.
Yes, both of you.
You know what we about to listen to? We about to play a song, right?
Yes, you guys are about to hear We Don't Love Them by me, Jazmine Lattisaw. So go ahead and enjoy that, bump that.
And we don't love them.
We don't let me go.
Yeah, we host
You good? That's all I'm trying to say. You good? This is the spot over here. Oh, I'm doing this song. You good?
So how long is this?
After this song,
Just one song.
Like we twin cousins.
I actually went through a situation like that, girl.
Oh, shit be happening. That's my twin cousin.
you got 2 minutes, Wadden. 2 minutes, Wadden. After that. Cancel that. Cancel it.
I didn't even know.
That's how tell her. She's doing it. She's got a big name. That's what I told her. Like 4 years ago, she was like this.
You opening up this one, Mimi?
What happened? Oh, yeah, you mean It's the DMV Culture Club. I'm also Mimi Moshidi, Common Kush here. William Mo is out in the field somewhere, minding his damn business.
You should never mind this business.
Right, he needs to. And we are live. DMV Culture Club. We're back with our next guest, Miss Jazmine Lattisaw.
Hey.
How you doing today,
I'm
lady?
doing good. How are you?
Doing well,
That's
doing
good.
well.
I'm loving this look.
Thank you,
came
baby.
in like you were supposed to book the runway in
Fashionably
Marvel.
late.
Yes.
Right.
I'm here.
Thank you.
So speaking of model mode, like modeling, that was like maybe your first passion or your first love?
That's my first love.
That's
It's
your
still my
first
first love. That's still my baby. I'm still a model.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, you were hosting at the modeling and presenting at the
Titan Awards.
Awards.
Yes, I was there. This is my second time. I did it
Okay.
last year as well. So this was actually my second time, and it was great. I believe BBU Enterprise was sponsoring it last year, and then we had like Rise Radio. They were sponsoring it this year.
Okay. So how'd you get involved in modeling? You said that was your passion, your first passion.
Yes.
So how'd you get involved in it?
How I got involved in it? Well, since a child, I've always loved high heel shoes. For Christmas, I wanted my Cinderella high heels and my fur coats, and I will rip the one way in my underwears and my fur coat. And my so, you know, I really would, because at that point, you know, when you're young, you don't have a runway, an actual runway. I tried out for like John Robert Powers, a couple different things, American Next Top Model when I got a little older. It's just always been something that's my passion. It's not something that's like was in my school, so I didn't really have the opportunity to do it like, you know, for my school, but I did do a couple of agencies. I was with Genesis Level Agency, and I also did a lot of work with Glenn Jackson, who's really known, does a lot of hair shows and things of that nature. So all of my runway experience I pretty much got from working with Glenn Jackson. So shout out to Glenn.
Wow, that's phenomenal.
Yes.
That's on a high level. That's not like to fuck around. This is an annual hair show.
I would be published because actually I traveled and I met, you know, celebrity hairstylists, did my hair, celebrity outfits I'm wearing, you know, custom designs. So definitely.
So how does it feel to have to kind of put maybe modeling on the back burner a little bit to really focus on your music?
I don't really put it on the back burner. I still pursue and I'm still building my portfolio, trying to just switch up the look because I'm getting older. It's a lot of things that I want to do differently with myself while doing my new venture, which with the music. I'm collabing both my modeling experience and my music together, because when I do my videos, it has to be visual and I have to bring out that side of me, so you can see kind of both.
I was going to say that because you're a brand ambassador,
yes.
amongst other things.
Yes.
Real to casual.
Yes.
Yes.
Right.
She's doing hair, makeup. She's selling insurance. She's doing music. She's
Yes.
modeling channels. She's doing
She's selling your
interviews.
products.
She also well, shit.
Right.
Good enough, y'all.
But I say you're a multi-purpose girl.
Yeah. Renaissance woman, yes.
Yes, yes.
So, how do you, like, okay, well, I mean, yeah, how do you balance everything? You're not putting on the back burner, but, like, I mean, you're young, you have a lot of energy, clearly, and I guess it's your passion, so it kind of makes it fun to do.
Yes.
But still, how do you maintain everything? Because you do a lot.
Balance. It's a lot of balance and just knowing what works best for you and what time works best for you. And I have a schedule and I have an assistant and you know I don't have a manager. I do everything by myself, but that's definitely coming soon because I have a lot going on and I need organization and things like that. And I do a really good job doing it by myself.
Mm-hmm.
But it would be nice to have that help.
The team, yeah.
Yes, definitely.
Well, y'all heard it.
She needs a manager.
She
Somebody not about that bullshit though. Be about your business.
Yes, definitely.
Now, let me ask you. Let me go ahead and get to it. And, you know, Mo, call up here because I know how you like to do that. But I want to ask you about how do you deal with haters and criticism? And I'm going to ask you why I asked that.
Okay.
Okay. Because I liked it. You got a freestyle on YouTube. You put up there, I guess a year ago, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I watched like your progression, and yeah, I've been following it, so I watched your progression. But you do have a freestyle on it, and it has actually a little bit more dislikes than likes. But like I said, it's an old video,
Yes.
so I'm not being shady, but I'm saying, but it's just the truth. But I liked it. I felt like I could tell you were freestyling, so I appreciate that.
Yes.
But how do you deal with like haters and criticism with that?
How I deal with haters and criticism? Well, I take it with a grain of salt. I take it like, thank you so much for your negative energy because you're actually giving me the publicity that I need. You know what I mean? So I don't have your followers, so you're posting me to say bad things, but actually, you know, that's actually, I mean, I don't think that no publicity is actually bad. You know what I mean? So with that being said, I take it and I just move forward. I'm not gonna let what you say stop me. You don't pay my bills. You're not in my shoes, and you probably wish you could be. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just taking that and I'm gonna move forward with it. It's not nothing that I need to dwell on because it's clearly something wrong with you. You know what I'm saying? To say there's something wrong with me, I mean, I'm just, like you said, progressing and getting to I want to say the words that I am looking for. I want to not only progress, but I want to grasp my profession. Like I want to nail it. Like I want to be it. You know what I mean? And that's going to take work. Nobody starts off automatically. You got it down pat. You're going to make some mistakes down the road, but guess what? I'm going to learn from it. So that's just how I take it. I'm not a negative person, so it's no way I can take your negativity because it doesn't vibe with me. I don't vibe with that. So that's just how I take it.
I love your attitude.
Thank you.
That's what I say. I want to ask you this question, but like I said, I'm not being shady, but I mean, it's facts. But like I said, I like the freestyle because you had like some good straw points in there. So like I said, that progression is great. And I think, what was your most recent freestyle I saw a while back? It was to the Hood Rich Juan Pablo beat.
Yes, that's the We Don't Love Him, the
We
one
Don't
that
Love
we
Him.
just heard.
Yeah,
Yes.
We Don't Love Him. Yeah, so I saw that video and everything. So how you incorporate your modeling into it, and you're a brand ambassador, so you got it. I ain't gonna give too much other marketing tips out. But she don't need none. She good. So all she need is a manager right now. Holla at Jazzy. She's good. And
So when did you transition over into music from modeling? Like when did you say, I like this? Or what made that turning point?
this is Mo.
Oh, I want you to block him.
Hey Mo, you got a question for our guest?
Y'all so delayed. That's ridiculous.
Mo, what's your question? You live on air.
Yes. She got the next
What
color.
it do? It's your girl Jazzyb. I'm in the building. What's your question for me?
Yes.
Hey, Jazzy B, you funny as hell, lady.
Thank you.
But no, I do have a question for you though. I want to ask you, being as though that you said modeling is still your baby, and now you're jumping into this rap world. If one of them was to take off, would you still do the other? Because you know you're saying you got this balance thing going on, but once you get to that next level, it might not be that easy.
Well, that's the thing about me. I never said that anything that I do was going to be easy, but I'm definitely not the type of person that's going to give up. If I believe in something and I have a passion for it, then I'm going to go for it, and I'm not going to just stop. That's not going to happen. Whether I can make it happen for somebody else, or if I can make it happen for myself, it's going to happen. So that's not something that I'm just going to just completely drop if I do make it in the music, or if I do make it in the modeling. I'm not going to just say forget this and forget that, because I didn't start it for no reason.
Look at this. So we're going to have you walking the one way and rapping your bars at the same time.
Exactly.
I like it.
My passion is special, I'm ripping the runway. Ain't worried about nothing, cause they ain't about gunplay, no U-turning, cause this is a one-way. Little bitch.
Yeah, little bitch, yeah, you heard her, yeah. That's what she said about you heard it. She was strong on the bitch, too. I liked it, yeah. Yeah, say, yeah. All that got beat it. Boom, little bitch, pow.
I shot at the end.
I'm going to let you get back with the gang as the president.
We miss you, Mo.
Thank
Yes,
you, Mo.
you
Good
better
hearing
come.
from you.
Carmen, you got gunshots coming your way.
Wear my vest.
Headshots only.
Oh, Lord.
Whatever, y'all.
I'll let y'all.
All
I'll get
right.
back to the funny.
All right, peace. All right.
He's so crazy.
He is.
So yeah, when did you realize that music was your? I mean, like that transition where you was like maybe play freestyle, or like how did that even come about for you?
Honestly, I actually been rapping since I was younger as well. I grew up with like my uncles out in Baltimore. They were a part of the gangs, Crips and Bloods and all that fun stuff. So I'm just in the basement. They got the studio set up and they put the headphones on me, and I just started going in at a young age.
Okay.
So I still have those recordings. So it's just like, you know, when I go back and I'm listening to myself, I'm like, what was I saying? And I grew up, I'm listening to Lil' Kim. I love Nicki Minaj. I love the rap game, period. And when I go into the studio, I know I see something in myself. So I'm just like, okay, maybe I can do this. And it's just something that I'm just like willing to try out and just like see where I can go with it. So